It had been a while, I guess. A long while. Traveling on my own. I tried a few faces out. I had a few adventures. I met a strange psychic in a backyard. I hid from the universe on a planet called Delmar. I even tried my hand at acting. My 11th persona was punctuated by my inability to keep my face in one visage for any length of time. Eventually, I could feel that the end was coming near. So I reverted back to the face that had seen my incarnation in. How I looked when I faced the Extinction Amalgam, and when I last saw Jessica. I knew my days were numbered, and I could feel a great evil trying to force its way from one universe into ours. The winds of time were blowing back over me, and I knew that before I would change, that I would have to face evil one last time. And Jessica.
Him again, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I guess I am. I'm sorry. How did you know?
Well, ever since you moved back in here, which is great, by the way. I mean, I can't believe my best friend was gone for so many years, but every so often you drift away and then you say,
I wonder what he's doing right now.
See?
Yes, sorry. The adventures we had, like the places we saw, so we met Rasputin, the actual Rasputin. We went to different worlds, different universes. There was one, and I didn't even know what it was called, but everything was run by like this sadistic family.
Can't be much worse than the idiots we have running this country.
That's true. It's well, it was her that brought me back. He never could. He couldn't even figure out where the 1990s were, ever.
Well, I'm glad you're back now. I mean, your stories are pretty amazing, but I'm really glad you're here now.
I know, it's just...
Jess, you're doing it again.
Yes, sorry, I know. It's just the way we parted. It was no sort of goodbye. I should have at least had an opportunity to say goodbye.
Yeah, well, big day tomorrow. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. Whew, new start. Whole new lease on life.
Oh, thank you.
Cusbanian coffee. Teleported in from Station 83.
Sean,
Don't you know it?
remind me to send him that teleseries. You know, the one with Gunk as the lead?
I do not know what that is.
Oh, it's hilarious. Not only is it called Gunk, but it stars Ultra Gunk as this transdimensional sink unclogger.
Must have missed that one. Is there anything happening in the cycles today?
A bit. I thought I saw a blip over in Quadrant 12. There's a black hole in that region, but it's pretty safe.
Scanning the universe for blips and bleeds into our universe sure does have its slow days.
That it does. Like today, and yesterday, and the 20 weeks leading up to yesterday, and... What's that?
What?
Over in Sector 158. Millions of light years away, but...
These levels are dangerously high.
That's the farthest sector. We'll be right, won't we?
There's no telling, Tyrek. We don't know what's trying to push into our universe. Keep monitoring. I'll inform Central Command. And the Time Lords. I want to know what's happening.
My people, our time has come. Our leader passes on his prayers and dreams for you on this auspicious occasion. Right now, he is opening a portal through which is a galaxy where we may ravage, plunder, and feast. Get ready for the glory of the hunt and for the ecstasy of taking life. Billions upon billions of souls await us as we prepare to conquer the first of the planets in our way. A planet known to the occupants as Earth.
What's the size of the portal now?
It's growing in diameter. The possible center's almost 300 meters across.
300 meters.
The quantum energy coming through from the portal, it's controlled and growing in size. I think this is man-made.
Harnessed on such a scale?
Well, I'm only telling you what the data's telling me, Spiel. It's almost as if someone or something is deliberately trying to punch through from their universe to ours.
Who would do such a thing?
We're getting a message from beyond the portal. It's on a very broad channel. They want to be heard by everyone.
Wait.
People of this universe, my name is Odo. I represent the Extinction Amalgam. We have been sent by our Lord to wreak holy havoc upon all of you. Our only demand is that you die. Prepare your defenses. We are coming.
We need to prepare defenses now.
Who heard that?
Anyone with advanced enough technology?
We have been sent by our Lord to wreak holy havoc upon all of you. Our only demand is that you die. Prepare your defenses. We are coming.
So that's it. It's finally happened. After all these years. And you, Aldorf. I thought you were dead. Well, what's been created can be created again. But now you're trying to make your way into my universe. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. Nope, not today. Not on my watch. All I need to find is where you're going to try and make your way in. Yes! Haha! There it is. Go get him, girl.
Spiel, we're now getting readings from the other side of the portal.
What does that mean?
It means I can get a sense of the size of what's coming through.
And?
Well, you don't want to know. It's massive. It's big enough to hold several million people at least.
Tarek, why have our spatial coordinates altered?
What?
We have moved over 1,000 light years closer towards the portal. We've been moving for the last hour. How have you not noticed?
Well, I've been monitoring the readings, I guess, but...
It's the Time Lords. They've been using the satellite to monitor the thing. No doubt they've installed a perception filter on board.
If the Time Lords are worried, then
this is monumentally bad. And knowing the Time Lords, they will not care one bit what happens to either one of us.
What's going on here? No. Oh God. Oh, that's diabolical. Well, I'm not going to let you come into my universe. Diabolical.
Diabolical indeed, Professor. Any chance you could enlighten us on what the Extinction Amalgam is? And what their plans might be?
What have you done? That ship is heading straight towards our universe.
Never fear, Professor. We are frozen in time. We will return you to the exact point in time and space from which we took you. That ship will have not progressed any further. Now, Professor, you sped towards that thing. One can only assume that means you know what it is.
A long time ago, I slipped into a parallel universe. And there I met the Extinction Amalgam. All they care about is death. And the only thing that brings them joy is killing.
I see. We estimate there are tens of millions on that thing, and there is no way of telling if there are more ships to follow.
And they're heading straight towards the Earth. Their technology is far more advanced than anything the Earth has.
They will pulverize the Earth, and then move on to the rest of the universe.
And eventually they'll find their way to Gallifrey.
A grim picture you paint indeed, Professor. How would you stop it?
Well, I was planning on ramming it with my TARDIS.
Whilst inside the portal?
Well, the energy there is very unstable.
There are no guarantees.
But the TARDIS is packed with vortex energy. It would ignite the portal. I can see you're not impressed with my plan.
But Professor, on the contrary, the idea is almost sure to work, which is why we adopted it ourselves.
You're sending a TARDIS?
Not exactly. We've long held a contingency plan for such a situation. We helped build and design the 140 satellites that monitor the outermost points of the universe. We have the ability to funnel vortex energy through any one of those 140. Right now, Professor, satellite number 99 is hurtling towards the portal. So today is not your day to die, Professor.
Those satellites are manned, aren't they?
We have limited your TARDIS, Professor. You cannot get within 100 light years of the vortex. Today is not your day to die.
Wait!
Idiot!
Still, nothing I try works. This entire satellite is being controlled externally.
It's the Time Lords. They never stop. They destroy lives without trial. They condemn people to be sacrificial lambs at their very whim.
This is not the time, Spiel. What if we just go down to the engineering bay and just cut the cord to the power for the entire satellite?
It's worth a try. It won't open. The door's made of solid metal. The controls are locked.
We're 120 light years away, and we're gaining speed with every second.
Curse the Time Lords! And here's one now.
Get us out of this?
I highly doubt that.
Look, I know you're both in a bad spot, but how do you stop this thing?
My people, my ravagers, my lusters for death. The time is nigh. Any minute now the portal shall be wide enough for all of us to make our way through. Prepare yourselves for the destruction of Earth!
Time Lord scum. Come to make sure we die the way you want us to?
Not at all. I've got a TARDIS. I'm here to save the both of you.
Don't make me laugh. Your people are the ones who set us on this collision course with the portal in the first place, all because they couldn't do it themselves.
Yes, I know what they've done. I didn't want this. I was going to take care of it myself.
Well, go do it yourself.
They've locked me out of the controls of my TARDIS. I can't get within 100 light years of the event.
Well, we just got within 95 light years.
Yeah, well, I didn't actually pilot the TARDIS. Well, I did. It's just that I materialized the TARDIS within a moving object, getting closer to the event. Look, we don't have time for me to explain this. Can we just leave before it's too late?
Captain goes down with the ship.
Spiel, we don't have to die. There's nothing we can do here.
The Time Lords have played God for too long. I will not accept help from any of them. My family was on Urang 5 when the Time Lord shifted it, millions of light years away, all because of a dangerous criminal. They didn't go after the criminal, they just shifted the planet millions of light years away so that it wouldn't be a threat to them.
That's not exactly true.
Maybe you don't know your people as well as you think. I know my facts.
Look, that's the failsafe. Look, it's getting far too close to being too dangerous.
We're within 50 light years now and gaining speed fast. Spiel, I'm going. Come with us.
You don't have to do this. Look, I'm not a Time Lord. Well, not in any true sense. I'm an exile.
You should go now unless you want to die.
What was that?
What?
Falling from the explosion. I thought I saw something. Only... Yes, 10. If my life readings are accurate.
They can't do much harm, can they? 10 men?
Well, devastate the entire universe? No, but they have one desire, and that's to kill. And that's exactly what they'll be doing. Now, which planet are they heading to? Of course, Earth. What's your name?
Tyrek?
Pleasure to meet you, Tarek. I'm the Professor, if I didn't mention it already. We are heading to the planet Earth, and we're going to stop them. If it's the last thing I do.
Here we are. This is the planet Earth. What about him? The weak do not survive. Neither shall we in the long run. But before we do, we will feast on the Earth, as is our leader's command. Very well. Onwards!
Now, 2 have landed north of the equator. Now, this one here has crash landed in the middle of the Indian Ocean, so they've either drowned or it's too far from land for them to swim. And the other one, yes, is in the middle of the Gobi Desert in China. But as my readings have told me, they've crashed with 3 times the speed and force of the other 2, so they must be dead on impact. So the other one is...
Look, Professor, I'm not really sure.
there it is. Southeastern Australia. Locking in coordinates now.
Professor, we aren't really going to kill them, are we? And by we, I mean you, because frankly, I don't think I'm the killing type.
These are not ordinary people. They only have one desire in life, one thing that brings them pleasure, and that's death. Now, they could kill hundreds of people before we get there. Now, I consider the Earth to be a very special place, and I have no intention of letting that happen.
Definitely not.